Why the partners are killed mercilessly in cohabitation. What is cohabitation? Cohabitation is also called as live-in relationship. Adults, a male, a female, come together, start living together under the same roof in a flat or in a house of their choice. And they don't live like a brother and a sister here. Today, my dear parents, తల్లిదండ్రులారా చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా మీరు గమనించాలి. Today we have in almost every metropolitan city, in every urban location, you have co-living PGs. They call co-living spaces or co-living PGs, paying guest accommodations. They are there where unmarried couples can live together in the same accommodation. But if we are focusing only on career, only on this, and ignoring the associations of our children, మనం అంటామే సహవాసాలు, ఎవరితో కలిసి తిరుగుతున్నారు మన పిల్లలు, with whom they are talking, with whom they are walking, who are their friends and who are not their friends. This is very, very important. Associations. Almost every week you come across minimum one news item, sensational news, where the pieces of the bodies of the partners are found. Some of the pieces in a bucket in washroom, some of the pieces in a boiler or in a cooker, some of the pieces are thrown to dogs, some of the pieces are there in the refrigerator, and the police investigation starts. Be careful. Visit your children. Maybe they are job holders. Find out who are their friends, who are not. Why somebody is friend, why somebody is not. Enter into a discussion with them. Find out. Be careful. They are your children. చిన్నప్పుడు మీ పిల్లలకు జ్వరం వస్తేనే మీరు ఉక్కిరి బిక్కిరైపోయేవారు, విలవిలలాడిపోయేవారు. మీరు తల్లులైతే కన్నీళ్లు కార్చుండేవారు, బాధపడిపోయేవారు. బిడ్డకి జ్వరం ఉంటే తల్లు రాత్రంతా మెలుకొని ఉంటారు. మరి మీ పిల్లలకి ఇలా జరిగితే తట్టుకోగలరా మీరు? మాకేమదు, మా బిడ్డ మంచిది. You will not get a different result by doing the same thing in the same manner. I am 𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗹, psychologist, soft skills trainer, author, empathetic counselor, and a motivational speaker with approximately 23 years of teaching, training, and counseling experience. My dear viewers, especially my dear parents of the grown-up children, today I want to address a very, very important issue, that is why the partners are killed. Why the partners are killed ruthlessly, mercilessly, ruthlessly in cohabitation. Why it happens? Why the partners are killed mercilessly in cohabitation? First of all, what is cohabitation? Cohabitation is also called as live-in relationship. It is also called as live-in relationship. It's a relationship where a boy, a girl, adults, a male, a female, come together, start living together under the same roof in a flat or in a house of their choice. And they don't live like a brother and a sister here. Don't think that a male and female will come together from two different families to live as a brother and a sister under the same roof. So it is not brother-sister relationship. It is not brother-sister relationship. Today, my dear parents, తల్లిదండ్రులారా చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా మీరు గమనించాలి. Today we have in almost every metropolitan city, in every urban location, you have co-living PGs. They call co-living spaces or co-living PGs, paying guest accommodations. They are there where unmarried couples can live together in the same accommodation. All the facilities are provided. What will happen? As parents, we are focusing on what? The career of the children. My child, my son is in Cognizant. My daughter is in Wipro. He is in Germany, he is in England, he is in Canada, something like that, and we are taking pride in that. We are very, very happy about it. Good. To that extent, nothing wrong. But if we are focusing only on career, only on this, and ignoring the associations of our children, మనం అంటామే సహవాసాలు, ఎవరితో కలిసి తిరుగుతున్నారు మన పిల్లలు, with whom they are sitting, with whom they are dining, with whom they are talking, with whom they are walking, who are their friends and who are not their friends. This is very, very important. Associations. If you ignore this, like what is happening in the society, almost every week you come across minimum one news item, sensational news, where the pieces of the bodies of the partners are found. Some of the pieces in a bucket in washroom, some of the pieces in a boiler or in a cooker, some of the pieces are thrown to dogs, some of the pieces are there in the refrigerator, some of the pieces are thrown in the dustbin, some pieces are carried in the suitcases, some pieces are thrown into the rivers, into the manholes, and the police investigation starts. Once the foul smell comes from that accommodation, already the death has taken place 3 days before, 1 week before, 2 weeks before, 1 month before, and the foul smell reaches the neighborhood. They complain to the authorities, and the police enter the scene, and we come to know that a 25-year-old female was brutally slaughtered, ruthlessly murdered. 25-year-old, 29-year-old, 30-year-old in Bangalore, in Delhi, in Pune, in Mumbai, in Chennai. So many locations. Not one such news. You can verify my statements. These kind of cases, crimes, are increasing at an exponential rate. ఏదో ఒకటి రెండు కాదు, రిపీటెడ్గా జరుగుతూనే ఉన్నాయి ఇలాంటి కేసెస్. ఒకటి రెండు కాదు. దాని తర్వాత తల్లిదండ్రులు వాళ్ళ యాతన, వాళ్ళ సఫరింగ్ వర్ణనాతీతం. ఎంతో బాధ అనిపిస్తుంది. ఆ శవాల ముందు, ఆ మాంసపు ముద్దల ముందు వాళ్ళు ఏడుస్తూ ఆర్తనాదాలు పెడుతూ, మా అమ్మాయికి అన్యాయం జరగాలి, నా అన్యాయం జరిగింది, మా అమ్మాయికి న్యాయం జరగాలి, మా అమ్మాయికి జరిగినట్టు ఇంకెవరికి జరగకూడదు. And generally in these kind of cases, you find more atrocities against women because they are more delicate. They are delicate beings when compared to men. Men are tough, rough. And when a male and female come together, have a physical relationship, what will happen? You will find the consequences in the female only. She will become pregnant. So generally what happens? She has to bear the atrocities. She has to bear the social stigma. She has to bear the consequences. And there are some ignorant psychologists, psychiatrists, some doctors, some misguided ignorance who are telling the youth who are involved in these kind of things, you take proper measures and avoid pregnancy. That means involve in the filth. Do this in the name of cohabitation. Live like, male and female prostitutes without rights and responsibilities which you find in a marriage system, and take measures and avoid pregnancy so that you are not troubled if you have to get separated from each other. What is this going on? Is it not misguidance? As an elderly person, as a psychologist, as a psychiatrist, as a doctor, as a concerned authority, I should guide the people properly. If I am misguided, at least I should shut my mouth and keep quiet. I don't have any right to misguide others, because these are lives, precious lives. These are precious lives. The life of even one human being is more valuable than the entire wealth of this world. If you convert the entire wealth into money, that can never replace the loss of one loved one from a family. It's very painful. No parent wants to see their son or daughter in such a state, getting cut into pieces. So, my dear friends, we should be careful with these associations. What are the habits of our children? What are the habits? And in most of these cases, the partners drink wine, they watch porn, some of them they take drugs. Otherwise, these things don't happen. Otherwise, without these things, as a responsible psychologist who is fully cautious of every word that he is uttering, I can guarantee you that without these things, ruthless murders, merciless killing will not take place. And here, my dear parents, my dear friends, my dear younger generation, they are called partners. Why are they called partners? Partners to what? Partners to bed. They are partners on bed. They are partners on bed. They are partners to physical relationship. Physical relationship. They are partners to this. No rights, no responsibilities, no ethics, no morals, nothing. They come together just to satisfy their lust, their sexual desires. That's why they are called partners. They are not called wife and husband. They are not called as friends in this relationship. Words carry meaning. Long time back, this culture has started in the so-called developed countries. And before the smartphone has come into existence, this 4G, 5G SIMs came into existence. Long before that, this culture started in the so-called developed countries in America, UK, so on and so forth. And in 2012 itself, as per the US government statistics, their government statistics, out of every 4 in America, 1 was a psycho, it seems. Is that development? Do we need to adopt, import their culture? All in the name of broad-mindedness, civilization, sophistication, development, liberty, freedom. We have to think. We should not ignore the consequences. What are the consequences? How can we ignore the consequences and justify these kind of things? You will not get a different result by doing the same thing in the same manner. If it has led to, such a relationship has led to ruthless murders in America, And you do the same thing in India, in Saudi Arabia, in Africa, in Germany, in Singapore, any geographical location, the results will be same. Merciless killing will take place. And we don't have any right to blame the government. We are not taking personal responsibility. We don't have any right to blame the government. We don't have any right to blame the police. We don't have any right to blame the system. We have to take personal responsibility. Parents and teachers, psychologists like me, they have to guide the youth. They have to come forward. It is high time. We have to guide them with love, with genuine concern, with compassion, with wisdom, in the most logical, convincing manner to the extent possible. All the viewers can verify my statements. Look at the cases, study some cases after this video, and you will definitely accept my words. One more point, my dear viewers, my dear friends. Why the killing is ruthless? Why not just stabbing once and killing? Why not just hanging? You must think about this now. Why the killing is so ruthless? And the criminals don't have any traces of the feeling of guilt. The DSP, SP, Commissioner of Police, they come on television, they come on the news channels, they tell that he did not show any traces of guilt. Partner did not show any traces of guilt. No feelings of remorse. పశ్చాత్తాపపు ఛాయలే లేవు. ఎందుకు? దుర్మార్గుడు వాడిని ఉరేసేయాలి, అని చంపేయాలి, సౌదీ అరేబియాలో లాగా రాళ్లతో కొట్టి చంపేయాలి, అది కరెక్టు, ఇది కరెక్టు అని చెప్తున్నాం మనం. కేసెస్ ఏమో పెరుగుతూనే ఉన్నాయి. ఈ ఓయో రూమ్స్కి వెళ్తున్న వాళ్ళు, ఈ మందు పార్టీలు చేసుకుంటున్న వాళ్ళు, ఎదిగిన అబ్బాయిలు వాళ్ళ క్లాస్మేట్స్ రూమ్కి రమ్మంటే వెళ్తున్న అమ్మాయిలు మాకేం కాదు అనుకుంటున్నారు. అంతా జరిగిపోయిన తర్వాత మా అమ్మాయికి ఇలా జరగకూడదు, మా అమ్మాయికి న్యాయం జరగాలి, మా అమ్మాయికి జరిగినట్టు ఇంకొకరికి జరగకూడదు అని నెత్తి నోరు కొట్టుకుంటున్నారు. ఈజ్ దట్ ద సొల్యూషన్? థింక్ అబౌట్ దిస్. ప్రివెన్షన్ ఈజ్ బెటర్ దాన్ క్యూర్. ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ టు ద పాయింట్. వై ద పార్ట్నర్స్ ఆర్ కిల్లింగ్ ది అదర్ పార్ట్నర్స్ ruthlessly, mercilessly? ఎందుకు అంటే సింపుల్ అండి. ఇక్కడ వై దే కమ్ టుగెదర్ జస్ట్ ఫార్ దేర్ ఫిజికల్ సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్, ఫిజికల్ ఇంటిమసీ. Isn't it? There is no other purpose. There is no other reason behind that relationship. What does it mean? They look at each other as flesh. They look at each other as not human beings. Flesh. మాంసపు ముద్దల్లాగా పరిగణిస్తారు వాళ్ళు ఒకరినొకరు. ఆ లెవెల్కి దిగజారిపోతారు. అండ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ ద మోస్ట్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్, ఇజంట్ ఇట్? మోస్ట్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ లివింగ్ ఆర్గానిజం, ద బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద క్రియేషన్, highly intelligent. Intelligence is like a sword. Intelligence is like a powerful ability, powerful weapon. You can use it for defense. You can use it for offense. You can use it for cutting vegetables and giving a treat to your family members, give a feast to others, or you can use the same sword to cut the necks of the people. Intelligence is like that. Along with intelligence, we have intellect. మనం అంటాం బుద్ధి అంటాం. బుద్ధి. ఎవరైనా తప్పు చేస్తే, తప్పుగా మాట్లాడినా కూడా నీకు బుద్ధి ఉందా, అసలు అలా మాట్లాడవచ్చా, బుద్ధి ఉందా, బుద్ధి లేదు అంటాం మనం. అంటే ఏంటి? బుద్ధి ఉంది అందరికీ. అదేంటి? ద ఎబిలిటీ టు డిస్టింగ్విష్ బిట్వీన్ వాట్ ఈస్ గుడ్, వాట్ ఈస్ బ్యాడ్. మనకు మనస్సాక్షి కూడా ఉంది. We call it conscience. We call it conscience. In simple words, we call it intuition, inner voice. ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి తెలుసు ఇది గుడ్, ఇది బ్యాడ్. ఎంత సమర్థించుకున్నా కూడా, కానీ తర్వాత సమర్థించుకుంటూ అలవాటు పడిపోయి ఆ జీవితానికి ఒకరినొకరు మాంసపు ముద్దల్లాగా చూసుకుంటూ వాళ్ళ కోరికల్ని తీర్చుకుంటూ జంతువుల్లాగా బ్రతుకుతూ తెలివైన జీవరాశులుండి జంతువుల్లాగా బతకరు మనుషులు. జంతువుల కంటే హీనంగా బతుకుతారు. బికాస్ యు హ్యావ్ ఎ వెపన్, ఇంటెలిజెన్స్. కుక్కనో సింహం అయితే వాళ్ళకున్న తెలివి తగ్గట్టుగా ప్రవర్తిస్తాయి. వీడు చాలా తెలివైన వాడు మనిషి. హీ ఈజ్ ద వన్ బిహైండ్ ద డిస్కవరీస్ అండ్ ఇన్వెన్షన్స్. అంత తెలివితో ఏం చేస్తాడు? ఒక మృగములాగా మారిపోతాడు. హైవాన్, శైతాన్, he'll become like a devil. This intelligence can be used properly in the right direction. This intelligence can be misused also. If it is misused, and obviously right from the beginning the foundation is wrong, you are misusing it. Though you have the conscience, you are doing it, you are justifying yourself, you are partners to each other just for a physical contact, satisfying your desires. You have been misusing it. What respect the partners will have for each other? No respect, because they look at each other as flesh. That's why whoever gets the opportunity will slaughter the other person, will butcher him, will cut her into pieces. Ruthless killing takes place. That way, the way of cohabitation, live in relationship, is very dangerous. Parents, I request all of you, visit your children once in a while. Without even notice, find out where they are living. Are they living in co-living PGs? Are they living in co-living so-called spaces? People are using no nice words. For filthy things, they are using nice words. Like they have replaced prostitution with cohabitation. Live in relationship. Be careful. Visit your children. Maybe they are job holders. Find out who are their friends, who are not. Why somebody is friend, why somebody is not. Enter into a discussion with them. Find out. Be careful. Study the non-verbal cues that you get from them. దే ఆర్ యువర్ చిల్డ్రన్. చిన్నప్పుడు మీ పిల్లలకు జ్వరం వస్తేనే మీరు ఉక్కిరి బిక్కిరైపోయేవాళ్ళు, విలవిలలాడిపోయేవారు. మీరు తల్లులైతే కన్నీళ్లు కార్చుండేవారు, బాధపడిపోయేవారు. బిడ్డకి జ్వరం ఉంటే తల్లు రాత్రంతా మెలుకొని ఉంటారు. మరి మీ పిల్లలకి ఇలా జరిగితే తట్టుకోగలరా మీరు? మాకేమదు, మా బిడ్డ మంచిది. యూ విల్ నాట్ గెట్ ఏ డిఫరెంట్ రిజల్ట్ బై డూయింగ్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్. Hydrogen plus oxygen, nickel as catalyst, under so and so temperature standard conditions will give water in India, in America, in Saudi Arabia, in Africa. Same reactants, same product. You will not get a different result by doing the same thing in the same manner. My job as a compassionate, empathetic, responsible psychologist come counselor is to caution you, is to guide you to the best of my knowledge. I hope I have conveyed the message. I wish all the best. I hope that this message will reach your heart and stay there, and you will take care of your children, your families. That's all what I want. I want to leave this place like, no, when I leave this place, this should be a better place, and I should be one of the contributors. I should leave this place with that satisfaction. When I leave this world, there should be some contribution in making this world a better place as a psychologist. Right? So I wish you all the best. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Please share the message with as many as you can. Thank you so much.